Hey there, Jono here. Welcome back to our Victoria 3 playthrough, where we are currently playing as Siam, and we have made it 30 years into the game, and we have risen our country's GDP up to a top 20 nation at this point, and we are currently in the process of trying to pass, trying to go from land-based taxation to per capita taxation. This will have a huge bonus to our economy. You see there, 22,000 per week. We have just finished increasing our law enforcement up to level 3. That is really nice, and I think I might take the moment here to increase our education system to level 2 as well. We do have the bureaucracy for it, and we are still... Last episode, we ended up pausing our construction slightly. Our private construction is still going, of course. But we did pause our construction to try to work our way out of debt. And we are about 1.6 million here in debt, and I would like to maybe get it under $1 million so we can reduce this interest cost as well. But once we get this per capita taxation law going, we probably can start our construction up again. So let's see, I'll just declare neutrality here. We are currently working on textile mills and iron mines. We look at iron. Iron is rather pricey, as are clothes and luxury clothes. Let's take a look at our iron mine situation. We don't have condensed engine pump yet. If we click on our technology, are we getting that? See, we're working on sewage production right now, and we will be getting the condensed the water tube boiler, which will give us the condensing engine pump. That's actually filtering in right now, so that will be, let's see, 19 to 28 months, so that should just be a couple of years. Then we'll be able to bump up our production for all our mines, which is really nice. And yeah, we are just going to sit here and work on our despite not having our construction industry going, our GDP is still rising. It's actually, we've risen to a top 20 nation now. Our GDP per capita is doing quite well as well. We're still a bit behind. Like, you see the Ottoman Empire there makes the number 10 spot there. Oh, no, I was looking at the wrong thing there. The per capita GDP, we're not that far behind nations like India or Great Britain. I think we can catch them in a few years, to be honest. But pretty soon, it's the 1860s, and I really have not yet gone to iron frame building. So this will be something that we will have to do, but we are going to have to increase our iron production tremendously, our tool production as well. But if we do that, then we risk also hurting the fabric industries and the lumber industries. So hopefully we get a good roll here with per capita taxation. Let's see what happens here. Oh, we got per capita taxation. Wonderful. So I'm just going to pause this and see what this event here. Cross-border investments. Siamese industrials are interested in making investments in neighboring Champascan industries. Yeah, I might strong arm them into investing domestically. That will upset the industrialists, but we have quite a good standing with the industrialists, so I might just go with that for now. Are there any other laws we want to pass right now? Let's see. I really want to get rid of serfdom, but maybe I might want to go for mercantilism first. I might do this. I think it might be time to get rid of mercantilism, or get rid of isolationism. So I'm going to go for mercantilism here. I think I'm going to resume the construction, and I will hit the play button here, and yeah, we are still making decent money. So we are going to I'm not going to go to iron frame just yet, because I want to work my way out of debt. And if we are going to mercantilism, then that will obviously, that's going to be a little painful, slightly painful as well. We are currently really reducing our radicals. This was over 900,000 at one point, and we've got it to just over 600,000. So yeah, we're gonna just continue building here for a little bit. I don't think I'm gonna add to my construction sector just yet. Our private industry is adding another food industry here. Let's see. Clothes and grain are still, and tobacco are still the most pressing concerns for our lower strata. But laborers have almost caught up to peasants now. We've almost have as much. We've been working on this for so long, and laborers have finally caught up to peasants just about. They will catch them soon, I'm sure, by the end of the decade. And our standard of living has gone up quite nicely. It's up to 12 at the, oh, it just dipped down to 11.8. But it's still in a good place. There is now a movement to preserve isolationism that is only supported by the rural folk. And they aren't too influential, I don't think. They only have 8% political clout. Let's see, can we reform our government? Not really. I really would like to get the intelligentsia in there. If I put them in there, that would put us down to 26. That's, I don't think so. So we're really now chipping away at our credit. Our interest has already gone down from 9,000 to 8,000 in just the last couple months since we passed that taxation law. Once I can get mercantilism, then I can actually start, you know, selling some of the things that are cheap, trading for importing some of the things that are expensive, like fertilizer here, because I don't have any access right now to sulfur, and I don't really have much of a navy at all. Because I would like to maybe invade Brunei. They have they have sulfur mines here, so at some point in the future, I might end up going for that. So we're really starting to chip away at our credit here. I would like to build up a bit of a reserve before maybe bumping up our construction sector some more. Hopefully this... oh, we now have modern sewage. That's excellent. So that will increase our construction sector max level there. That should increase the efficiency of our construction sector. Our GDP has gone down slightly ever since we passed the per capita taxation law, but I'm not too worried about it. We could increase our law enforcement some more, but I think it's at a good place right now. I'm still working on this education system here. We are now making 16,000 per week. Credit has gone from 1.6 million down to 1.2 million in just a matter of months. Lead's already getting a little pricey. I think we maxed out our lead. Yeah, these are our only lead mines in the entire country. But once we can get the engine pump, the condensing engine pump, then we can increase that as well. Coal is also a little pricey. Do we have coal on our construction queue? I'm not sure we do. Well, we'll have to add that. Ooh, this will damage our relations with Austria, but that will increase the enactment chance. I might try it. What is Austria's opinion of us now? Definitely don't want to upset these guys. They got 200. They are the number 4 great power in the world. But they don't have any interests in our region, I don't think. So we can't really, you know, I'm surprised that has anything to do with them anyway. So I'm not too worried about upsetting them right now. Okay, we're almost at one. We're now at 1.1 million in credit. But that per capita taxation law is just huge. That is really huge. Let's see, if I were to increase the taxes, it might be soon time to actually go to iron frame buildings. Hopefully mercantilism doesn't hurt too much. We now can upgrade to skirmish infantry. But let's see, that would cost us another 10,000 per week, and we still don't have any ammunitions plants or arms factories. We have increased our education institution. Our GDP is taking a little bit of a dip, but I'm sure it will recover in time. We now have under 1 million in credit, so this is shipping away rather quickly. That's really nice. Let's see our charts now. Oh, laborers are so close to peasants. But we still have to get rid of slaves. We have just under 1 million slaves in our country here, so we got to do something about that. Clippers are getting expensive. So we do have a shipyard here. It is on the queue. So that'll be built after the iron mine, so that's fine. I might also add some coal mines to this. Do we have enough infrastructure here? Where else do we have coal mines anywhere else? Yeah, I'll build some coal mines here. I'll just max these out. Coal is now getting quite pricey. We've really done a good job chipping away at this credit here. Let's see what's going on around the globe here. Oh, looks like America and Mexico are once again at war. What are they fighting for? They want Utah and California. And Mexico's hoping to open America's market. I don't think Mexico stands much of a chance. They have only 28 battalions up against 146 U.S. battalions. That should be a quick war for the U.S. This civil war in Australia is still going on. Or is it? Okay, we now have mercantilism. And now we have a bit of an authority shortfall. So, do I want to stop bolstering people? Or maybe do I want to get rid of some of these decrees? I might get rid of our social mobility decrees. That'll help somewhat, as well as maybe a road maintenance decree. I might get rid of that. That will basically solve our shortfall there. Now I might also take the opportunity to start selling some goods. Like sugar is plentiful right now. There is no demand for sugar anywhere. Okay. Some meat. Does anybody who doesn't need meat? No one needs meat. Interesting. There are no options for us to trade. What about importing? Can we at least import? There we go. Okay. I guess I'll trade with the British. That costs us absolutely no convoys whatsoever. So we'll get some fertilizer that way. We could trade for some opium. I mean, our people do want opium. Why not? We do have a lot of convoys that we can use. Now, why can't I export any? There we go. Okay, I don't know why that wasn't showing up before. I will sell some sugar to the French. And let's see here. I might want to sell... Let's try meat here. Can I sell meat? I can sell meat to the Qing. A donation of knowledge. Ooh, yes, please. Another university. Wonderful. That's really nice that, despite passing mercantilism, that hasn't really sunk our economy at all. Now, at some point, I would like to get charity hospitals. So I probably need to get more, government admin going. We can't abolish the monarchy just yet. We could try to get rid of serfdom. This will be this will be a big blow to the landowners. So I might try that. I think I'm going to try it. Let's see, what they're at -2 now, so that they're not radicalizing. We're not getting any major penalties from them. Once we can get into a decent surplus in cash, I might finally take the steps to go to iron frame buildings. It might be soon time. 30 years into the game, and we've been, you know, stuck on wood and fabric buildings. But just waiting for the right time. Okay, we are almost out of credit now. Our GDP seems to have gone back up slightly. Our standard of living is also trailing back up, and we are once again eating away at the number of radicals in our nation. Why is there... Okay, our private industry is building another railroad here. I guess that's not terrible. Would really like to get rid of serfdom. But things are going okay for us. It might also, once we get to iron frame buildings, then, you know, the next step might be to bump up our military a bit too. And then maybe by the 1880s, 1890s, we can start, you know, maybe expanding out a little bit. Start taking Dynam, Cambodia, Brunei. You know, I don't plan on conquering that much. I don't really like playing Victoria 3 that way, but I like to expand a little bit. Just get what you need. Okay, so we're getting some extra iron mines rolling in now. After that will be some shipyards, furniture manufacturers, logging camps. Probably want to get these government admin buildings up, as our bureaucracy is quite low. Well, that's too bad for the petite bourgeoisie. Do I? No, I don't want to support the petite bourgeoisie. I don't like them. They're not even a factor, really. Okay, we are now in the negative in bureaucracy, so at some point now, I'm probably going to have to get some government admin buildings built. Our paper mills, paper is at a very good place right now. We don't even have them fully hired. And our credit is almost completely gone. That is really nice. Now, if we went to proportional, that would give us an extra 18,000 there. That's great. At some point, proportional taxation will be the thing to go. But we're making progress. Our society is getting more and more progressive with each day. Our GDP has now gone back up. We are now once again a top 20 nation. Our per capita GDP is looking good as well. Let's see, are there anything else we can maybe trade for? Lead's getting a little pricey. I might trade for some lead. And we have tons of convoys, so we can use them. So let's see, once these iron mines and shipyards are built, in fact, you know what, maybe I'll just pause this real quick and bump up these government admin buildings. That looks like a good order there. Probably don't need as many livestock ranches now that we're actually importing fertilizer. Minus 15% bureaucracy. That does hurt quite a bit. I might try this. Ooh, that hurts a little bit. We now have minus 156, but we're still making money, so that's okay. There's going to be an election soon, so hopefully that allows us to maybe reform our government. Speaking of which, still really can't justify putting the intelligentsia in there. Like if I did that, ooh, yeah, no, thank you. We probably got to get some coal in there as well. I might pause this just real quick and bump up the coal mines. And just have this like so. There we go. I like that order there. Our pop growth is as good as it's ever been. And we are now in the gold reserves, once again, finally. But I would really like to get serfdom abolished here. That would be really great. So we could add momentum to the agrarian party. Is that the... no. To the Conservative Party, no thanks. No. Alright, well, the Agrarian Party it is then. They're the least problematic. See, our private industry is building some more tea plantations, which isn't terribly needed right now. See how our tech is looking. We are now getting fractional distillation being worked on. The water tube boiler is well on its way. See, do I want to focus on production or society? I might want to focus on society because I really do want to get quinine technology here. Yeah, I think I might add pharmaceuticals here. I think we do have... Yeah, we have colonialization. Then we can get quinine technology. Okay, yeah, I'm just going to add that to the queue. That way we can start colonizing again. Okay, and at some point in the future, we will get steel frame buildings. But first things first, we have to make the move to iron frame buildings. Yeah, I'll piss off Dynam just to approve of the just to get approval of our armed forces. Our armed forces are very happy right now. Landowners aren't upset too, despite trying to pass the serfdom abolish law. Let's see. How many iron mines do we have? 1 iron mine left. Then we will be working on the shipyards, as clippers have gone quite expensive. Unfortunately, I can't get reinforced wooden ships. That would be really nice, as engines and hardwood are both fairly cheap right now. But we're very close to being a top 10 nation in GDP. We've now risen to the rank of number 24 worldwide. At some point, I'm going to have to pick a fight with somebody in order to get rid of that unrecognized rank. England's looking pretty strong. Especially in this 1.2 patch, England would always kind of wither away as the game would go along, but they're looking pretty good. Russia might be one. Oh, no, maybe not. They got 317 troops there. Well, what are the quality of their troops? Can we find that out? Yeah, they have line infantry. Come on, let's get a good roll here. Let's hope so. Yes, no? Ooh, okay. We got a 20% bonus there, so that's really nice. Excellent. So this should pass now. And now the election is in. We can put the industrialists and conservatives, or, you know, the industrialists and intelligentsia in there. Oi, I don't know if I want to do that. That's a tricky thing. That's tricky. I mean, we're doing okay right now. But I could maybe... Well, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe once we get this law passed, we'll take another look at that. That might be a next episode thing. But we'll see once we get... We'll see. I might put a cut in here after this next roll with this law. Our GDP is still rising very quickly. That is very nice. And we are getting some decent cash reserves now. 324k. And now we are... Oh, we're still gaining radicals. Yep. Big time. Our standard of living has gone down slightly. That's why. I might try that. We'll just get some soil enriching farm. We literally only have 1 millet farm, so it's not a big deal. Is there anything we could increase the wood passenger carriages here? I think I will. I'll increase the amount of transportation in our nation. Okay, so we could increase the sewing machines here. That'll increase the price of tools, fabric, and dye. Or do we want to go to mechanized workshop? That increases the amount of tools and wood. We have plenty of wood. I might try that, actually. As furniture? Oh, maybe not. Well, it says that we are going to gain money if we do that. I might go to mechanized workshops. It's time that we start doing that anyway. And I might also increase the production. I might go to sewing machines as well. I mean, it's 1870. We should be using sewing machines. But once we can get this law passed, then we can get rid of this bureaucracy shortage. The government admin buildings will be built soon as well. But let's just hope we can get a good roll here. Really hope this law passes. Okay. Things are looking pretty good right now. Our GDP is still going up. 17th in the world now. Our GDP per capita is now at 2 per person. And we're making good money despite having this shortfall in bureaucracy. But once this law passes, that shortfall will be helped despite, and not only that, but we are also building government admin buildings. Are we gonna get it? Yes? No? Maybe? Okay, well the King's Will be done. That increases it up to 67%. I'm going to put a cut in here right now. This has been a pretty good episode. We passed a really major law in per capita taxation. We're making good money. We have now gold reserves, more gold reserves than we've ever had. And I'm going to put a cut in here. If you enjoy this, please like, subscribe, and comment if you so wish. And I will see you all on the next one. Take care.